Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
Is now off the runway. Clear for takeoff and display.
You are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
With the one and only Stu Bear.
Stu Bear.
You're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Airshow World with Stu Bear.
With Stu Bear.
You're watching Airshow World 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 with Stu Bear.
With the fastest aviation show on YouTube, it's Stu Bear's Airshow World. For the next 60 minutes, you're with my good self, Stu Bear. A very, very good evening to you. We have got a real busy, action-packed show for you tonight. There was a little clue just then. More about that later. And tonight, hey, we got lots to tell you about with the Midlands Air Festival. That's what we're starting off with right now with the Typhoon. This was taken from the Midlands Air Festival. And it'll be there again this year on the Friday and Saturday. It is, of course, Anarchy 1, the Blackjack, the Typhoon Display.
Between the team and a Eurofighter enthusiast, Adam Johnson. Adam also designed the Gina livery for the 75th BOB anniversary, which you may remember. Back onto the A-axis. Again in from the right, he's going to conduct knife edge manoeuvring. At 9G, air is being forced into his G-suit, compressing his muscles, trying to keep the blood from draining from his head. Here's the on-crowd, gear down barrel roll. Back down the line. Setting up for the slow speed pass. Dropping the Eurofighter ground speed to probably, as it's into wind, below 100 knots. It looks as though the aircraft's just hanging in the air. Nose held high, he's running 24. Back on the crowd on the 45. A half Cuban with 540 aileron bolts. And then a half horizontal back down into the max rate turn. turn, Sainty is unable to even lift his arms at all. And into the corkscrew. The Eurofighter has a hand-on throttle and 6 system though, which means Sainty can completely safely control the aircraft even though he can't lift his arms. The G applied to his body will now make him weight equivalent to a Formula 1 racing car. Into the knife edge pass, then invert, and then push again. And it can be quite painful. On crowd back onto the B, into the quarter clover, Sainty's hardest manoeuvre. Technically difficult to get the exact 90-degree turn as he rolls into the stick, burners on, he's going to exit the display. Back home towards Midlands. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the 2021 Royal Air Force Typhoon Display.
That was superb, excellent.
The Midlands Air Festival returns for a 5th year of excellent family fun. This spectacular aviation event will once again consist of night fire and flying displays, and the Red Arrows will be kicking off their 2023 season. Plus, other highlights include the Lancaster, the RAF Typhoon Display, Wingwalkers, and the amazing Brendan O'Brien with Otto the Helicopter, and so many other amazing aircraft. Plus, over 200 balloons will grace the skies above Ragley Hall in Warwickshire. It's got to be the Midlands Air Festival from the 2nd to the 4th of June 2023.
And what a lineup they have. You heard about the Red Arrows Typhoon Display. They've got the Tutor Display, the RAF Falcon Parachute Display. They've got the brilliant de Havilland Vampire Jet. The Bronco's going to be there. Bearcat Fighter, RAF Lancaster, Spitfires, Hawker Hurricane, and lots more that we'll tell you about a little bit later. And also including this aircraft that's coming up next. This will be displaying at the Midlands Air Festival on the Sunday. And John Swain, how on earth you managed to pull this one out the bag, I will never know. Can't wait to see it. It is, of course, the fabulous, the mighty Saab Draken.
certainly did, Andy. What a fabulous photograph that is. UHN 100 posted these Drakens literally being towed through the street of a town. What a great sight. Well, if you want to see this display, you want to see the Draken, all you got to do is make sure you are at the Midlands Air Festival. It's only just a few weeks away. What an aircraft, what a display. And that's why we've showed it tonight, because the Draken is going to be displaying on a Sunday.
And I want to say a big personal thank you to you all for all your support and to let you know about our new YouTube channel. And when you get a chance, pop over and say hi and subscribe with Travelling Bear YouTube channel. And as we take you to some of the most beautiful locations with videos, photographs, drone footage, and lots of information about the local areas, plus places where you can park your camper vans and park up, plus as well as all of that, we'll put in the grid references so you can easily find all of these. So hey, why not click the link under the video right now and subscribe to the new channel with Stu Bear and Travelling Bear YouTube channel.
It's as easy as that, and also I've made it even easier because in the chat room right now, there you go, there's the link for you. Just click on that and subscribe to our brand new channel, and I will tell you something else about it very, very soon. In fact, we got a premiere coming up tonight right after the show at 5 minutes past 8. Join us for that. Tell you more about it just a little bit later, but look at that sunset. That was taken at Mildenhall just a couple of weeks ago. And it's to Mildenhall where we go right now with just a couple of my favourite shots. And by the way, I'll be back at Mildenhall from the 16th of May. This was my other favourite shot. Absolutely brilliant. Watch this. As if by magic, he's in the chat room right now. The event organiser of the Midlands Air Festival that we've been telling you all about tonight.
He is actually in the chat room. That is John Swain. So if you've got any questions for John, just put it into the chat room and you can ask, and I'm sure he will answer them. So John, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And certainly given the Midlands Air Festival a massive, massive preview tonight. And I've got to say a real big thank you for John. He's joined us in the chat room this evening, the event organiser of the Midlands Air Festival. And I've got to tell you, John really looks after me when I go along to his air shows. Puts out the red carpet for Stu Bear. What a man. Thank you, my boy. Really looking forward to it. The first weekend in June. So if you do have any messages for him, any questions or anything else, just put it into the chat room. The main man is here right now in the chat room. Oh, you can't beat a jumbo jet and also a cup of coconut tea. Oh, it's sheer heaven. So how many of you are going to the Midlands Air Festival then? Hey, just let me know in the chat room.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Air Show World, saying a massive thank you to everyone for watching and supporting. But hey, why not become a member of Air Show World on YouTube and help us to take it to the next level? And you could be Member of the Month and win a prize. Just click the join button below and help Air Show World grow.
And coming up tonight, hey, we're going to find out who is Member of the Month for May. So stay with us. All you got to do, click the join button and become a member. And also don't forget our brand new channel, which is called Travelling Bear. I shall put the link in the chat room very, very soon. Right now though, we're going back. And just look at that backdrop. What a view. What an aircraft. And this aircraft will be at the Midlands Air Festival again this year. The wonderful de Havilland Vampire.
Successful aircraft for British aircraft industry post-war. The first generation of jet fighters, and of course most successful being both the Magpie and the lost British manufacturer.
They built some 3,260 plus of these, both in the single seat and the two seat. 15 different versions, including the Sea Vampire and also, shall we say, an interim night fighter version from which the two-seat trainer was actually developed. Operated by 31 air forces, which showed the dominance that the UK aircraft manufacturing industry had at the end of the Second World War, and particularly the knowledge edge in jet engine and jet airframe design.
And Mark is a compatriot of yours, Pete. In fact, he's actually from Sydney, and is...
Can't be all that bad then?
He can't be, no. And is a commercial pilot flying Boeing 737s for Ryanair. And he has more than 14,000 hours experience, and first flew the Vampire in 2003.
People have often asked, why does the Vampire have twin booms? And that answer is very simple. These were first generation jets. They were relatively inefficient. The longer the jet pipe, that pipe that took the hot gases in the back, early British jet engines used centrifugal compressors. How did that work? Well, basically it was a very large disc, and there were shapes cast into that. Some have described it as rather scimitar shape. They were larger towards the centre and smaller towards the outside. And as that big disc rotated, the air coming in at the middle bottom was flung to the outside, the same as you would if you've got a rock on a string. And as it went through this chamber or these scimitar shapes, the air was compressed before it went into the flame tubes. This is not as efficient, and the development of the engine couldn't take place as rapidly or to the extent of that of the axial flow, which is the main turbojet you'll see now. Eventually equipped 19 squadrons of the RAF, very quickly there. Well,
it's Platinum Jubilee this year.
À la moi.
And coming up for you later in the show, I'll give you a running order of the very latest aircraft list and some of the balloons you can expect to see at the Midlands Air Festival.
Could be fitted exactly the same as the single seat.
But I've got to tell you, if you've never been,
this is very much larger.
The location is incredible. It's got to be probably one of the best value shows you'll ever go to. Just look at the backdrop as well. I remember last year I was woken up at about 5:30 in the morning with the hot air balloons going up.
Hi, I'm Tony de Bruin, pilot of the OV-10 Bronco with the Bronco demo team. We're very happy to display here at the Midlands Air Festival over the next coming 2 days, so we're looking forward to see you all, and keep watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And there he is, the main man, Tony de Bruin, and standing in front, that's his good lady, Edith. They're one of the nicest couples you'll ever meet, and right now we are going to see, going to go in cockpit as well, with the main man, Tony de Bruin, and he is going to be as well at the Midlands Air Festival again this year. I can't wait. Here it is, the brilliant Bronco.
this aircraft was actually built, the OV-10B, specifically for Germany for use as a target tug. And in the rear position of the fuselage there's a plastic perspex cover. And there was a target tug winch in there, and the operator actually sat facing rearwards. Normally the sponsons were removed from these aircraft, but you can see them fitted, carrying a centre-line drop tank, but that position could also be occupied by a 20mm cannon.
And with Tony De Bruin in cockpit, you get a full idea of what a fabulous location this is for an air show.
Or land using no arrestor wires. Highly manoeuvrable machine. US Marine Corps was the first ones to use the OV-10 in Vietnam and operated them right the way through up until 1995 in Operation Desert Storm. US Air Force introduced them to Vietnam in 1968 under what they called Operation Combat Bronco. They did the same thing with the Cessna 837 Dragon to see how the aircraft would perform in actual combat.
Well, thank you very much there, LZ10. Awesome footage. Well, we hope to get lots more. Again, this year, thanks to John Swain, the Bear will be back.
And the 23rd task from Nakhon Phanom, Thailand. Operated by the Bronco demo team. It was founded in 2010 to display and demonstrate the Bronco to the public as a living reminder of the type worldwide. 2 aircraft in the team.
And there's the house in the background. And just look at the crowd, absolutely appreciating that amazing display by Tony De Bruin and the Bronco.
A great big wave. Tony De Bruin in the Bronco demo team with the OV-10A.
So if you want to get yourself a ticket for this event, don't leave it any longer. Get to the website, Midlands Air Festival. They are selling like hotcakes. And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Air Show World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows. Hey, classic air show time. I love this part of the show. And we are going to go back to the early 1990s. Coming up, we have a C5A Galaxy display and also a C141 Starlifter display. Take it away. Hey John, thanks for popping in. I know you're a busy man. I'll be in touch before the show and we'll see you in just a few weeks' time. First weekend in June.
by the way. Don't forget tonight at 8:05 on Travelling Bear, I've got that premiere going out tonight. I think you might like it. And if you haven't yet already subscribed, hey, what you're waiting for, please do it right now. In the chat room, you will see the link to Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. And if you didn't see it, look under the video. Click on more and you'll see there's a link there for it. Very soon, I'm going to go through the chat room, say hi to a few people. But for the moment, saying hi to Keith. Hope Keith is with us tonight. He came round, we had a good old chat. It was good to see you there, Keith. And there it is. The link is in the chat room. And a very good evening to our good friend Jeff. That's Foot Launch 1. And I tell you what, Jeff, I think you're going to enjoy the premiere tonight on Travelling Bear. You should be auto-directed.
And coming up on Airshow World right now, it's helicopter time, especially for Adu.
I'm Brendan O'Brien. I'm flying Otto the Helicopter here at the Midlands Airshow 2022, and I'm going to be doing the Twilight Pyro Show. We've got about 1,000 shots on this helicopter, which is more pyros than any other flying machine in the world has at the moment, and I believe ever has had. And you are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
You certainly are! And expect to see this at the Midlands Air Festival, especially in the evening time on the Friday night.
Ladies and gentlemen, give him the phone treatment. He's looking at you now. He's looking out through the window. Give him your phone treatment. Wave those phones at Brendan. Show him you love him. Give him some love.
Is that just an amazing sight?
Come round.
Midlands Air Festival, that's what we've been concentrating on tonight, and that very air show is coming up for you in just a couple of weeks' time.
Here he comes, Brendan O'Brien, Captain Booth.
Well, about 3 weeks away, it's the first weekend in June.
Helicopter. Fantastic.
And we'll go through the list of aircraft that you can expect to see. And also, these brilliant hot air balloons, special shapes and all sorts. It really is very special. Just listen to this lineup. On the Friday night, the Red Arrows kick off their display. Look at the night glow. This is famous. We have the Red Arrows Friday and Saturday. RAF Typhoon Display Friday and Saturday. The RAF Tutor Aerobatics. The RAF Falcons parachute team, the de Havilland Vampire jet, you saw it earlier, and also you saw the Bronco display with Tony De Bruin. We've got the Bearcat fighter, the RAF Lancaster. Sally B is down, but whether we'll get that, I really don't know. We've got Spitfires, Hulk Hurricanes, the Rolls-Royce Heritage Spitfire and P-51 Mustang, Aero Superbatics, that's the wing-walking team, Team Raven Formation display team, the Stomp Vintage display team, the Mono display team, the Turbulent display, the Gazelle Squadron helicopter team, Pit Special Aerobatics Gyrocopter, Otto the Hughes helicopter that you just saw a moment ago with Brendan O'Brien, Sydney Charles Grubb Motor Glider Aerial Ballet Team, over 200 hot air balloons and airships, plus 30 giant hot air balloons like some of the ones you're looking at right now, including the BBC Globe, the enormous racing car, the Alien, Bertie Bassett, and of course, last but not least, you saw it at the top of the show, the mighty Saab Draken jet fighter. That is going to be there. Is that a lineup? And more has been added all of the time. Boy, oh boy. The night glow. This is on the Friday night. Something you've really got to be there to see. Quickly, time to say hi to a few people. We got UHN 100, Shane Smith, John Bullen, Judy Rotherham, Peter Tor Hussar, LZ. We also have Val, Mark Webber Webster, Paul Usher. Hi also to Gary Inch. And a big thank you to John Swain for popping in tonight, the event organizer of this very air show. And after the night glow and the aircraft displaying with all the pyrotechnics, they end the evening with a massive, as you can see, firework display. What more could you ask for? Matt Cam Lady, good evening to you. Peter Simon or Simon Townsend, hello. Brad 737, please, you're enjoying Travelling Bear. After tonight's show, you should be auto-directed straight to the Travelling Bear premiere tonight. I think you might enjoy it, something a bit special. John Bullen, how are you? Good to see you. Becky Gant, Karen Kakuran. Also saying hi to Joe Snake, watching from Canada. Good to see you, my boy. Now, Lady Barron. Also hi to Robert Byrne. And coming up for you right now, we've got one of the Red Arrows to introduce the next item.
Hello, my name is Squadron Leader Grey Musket. I am Red 10 with the Royal Air Force Aerobatics Team, the Red Arrows. You are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
The Red Arrows! Over the top in wall formation.
formation, the widest formation we fly in the Red Arrows. Red 1 calling the aircraft into 8 Arrow. Red 5 would be on.
Very quickly, saying also hi to Sarah Jane.
As they peak over the loop at about 6,000 feet, the smokes come off. Red 1 squadron leader Tom Bold about to bend the formation to the right. Red 1 is a former Typhoon pilot and he's instructed on the Tucano and the Hawk T2. He was formerly on the Red Arrows until 2017 and rejoined this year as the team leader. The smoke comes on as Reds 8 and 9 move back in the formation into our iconic Diamond. To the right of Red 1 in Diamond is Red 2, Flight Lieutenant Will Cambridge. Will is a former Tornado GR4 and Typhoon pilot in his second year on the team. In from the right-hand side in Diamond, the nose coming up, the smoke is about to come on for the Diamond roll. Red 1 using a very metronomic cadence in his commands, the pilot's reacting to the tone and rhythm of his voice rather than the movement of his aircraft. Towards us, the nose lights about to come on, ready for him to pull up. As the aircraft pull up to the vertical, Red 1 calls them into Fred. The aircraft moving forwards, changing formation as they go over the top of the loop, forming the Red Arrow.
Well, it's great to see Zakari this evening.
Squadron leader Nick Crick.
I think you're from Ottawa, is that correct?
Say hello to Matthew and Betty and all the family who are here at their first air show this year. Rich previously flew the Typhoon and was an instructor on the Hawk T2 before joining the Red Arrows. Vixen go, calls Red 1, the smoke at 8-9 comes back on. They move out to the edges, 6 and 7 taking their place behind the rest of the formation, forming another wide formation position. This one, Big Vixen, the team are about to roll, and this is the widest shape from any display team that is taken into the roll.
Hey Marcus, yeah, we'll all be well. See you Sunday, my boy.
And roll, calls Red 1. Everyone putting their inputs in, reacting to the team leader's voice as we roll the very wide Big Vixen shape.
Because of course this weekend it's the Shuttleworth Air Show, first air show of the year. I'm heading over there tomorrow, doing a special Travelling Bear video. Talking to Travelling Bear, if you haven't already subscribed, hey, please do it right now.
Aboard, calls Red 9 very quietly as 8 and 9 start to roll around the rest of the formation. Watch now as Red 1 bends the formation to the left. The red and blue smoke comes on at 8 and 9. This is Tornado. Tornado finishes off to our right-hand side. Red 1 calls the aircraft into hammer formation. The aircraft pulling to the vertical, the white smoke on. Red 1 about to roll to the left. The aircraft coming over the top. Get your cameras ready for the hammer break. Break, break, go, calls Red 1 into the hammer. Now keep your eyes on the aircraft, staying low over the horizon. It's Reds 6 and 7, being followed by Reds 8 and 9, tipping in for the first of their opposition passes. Leading the back section is Red 6, Squadron Leader John Bond. John has previously instructed on the Tucano and flown the Typhoon on the front line, and he's in his 4th year on the team. In from the left and right, Reds 6 and 8, 7 and 9, for the spectacular Jippo Pass. Come on, ready for the Cyclone. Red 6 and 7 passing 100 feet apart, the red and blue smoke coming away from us as they roll and pull up from roller coasters to make way for the rest of the formation. Now in from the right hand side, Red 8, the white smoke on, turning hard across the street to the flat left. Or come back round from our left hand side, red, white and blue smoke trailing as they push off to the right hand side, ready for Red 6 and 7 to start their next manoeuvre.
Well, Zakari, a very, very happy birthday to you, my man. And there you go, a heart specially for you.
Comes on Red 6 and 7, pulling away from each other, starting their way down in the beautifully symmetrical heart. Keep your eyes peeled up to the top left for Red 9. As he descends steeply towards the heart, his white smoke about to come on to form the spear. Spearing the heart, Red 9 is Squadron Leader Steve Morris. Steve has...
Don't forget, if you want to become a member of Airshow World and stand a chance of being Member of the Month, we're going to reveal Member of the Month in just a couple of moments. All you have to do, just click that join button and you can be Member of the Month for May.
At the bottom in line astern is Red 4. That's Flight Lieutenant James Turner. JT has previously flown the Typhoon and instructed on the Hawk. He's in his 2nd year on the team.
Oh, you got it, Mark.
Battle.
The days of
Odd
vinyl.
Numbers on the left, even numbers on the right.
They were heavy,
they're
man.
the wrong way round in this formation, so they're going to switch back to the right side through slalom. The aircraft back on their correct side now, and as a tribute to the NHS and the healthcare workers across the UK that have been fighting the pandemic throughout the last 2 years, Enid about to put the blue smoke on as they come past in battle. Mirror roll. Red 7 upside down now, flying formation on Red 6, who's flying an outside barrel roll, cockpit to cockpit. Red 7 is Squadron Leader Gregor Ogston. Greg has previously flown the Typhoon and instructed on the Hawk T2. He's Red 7 Synchro 2.
Hello, my name is Matt Allwright from The One Show and Morning Live, Watchdog, Rogue Traders, all that stuff. And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
You certainly are. Hey, great folks in the chat room tonight. LZ, Piotr Huzar, Coningsby Live, Mark Webber Webster. I just love the messages. And I love this as well. Big favourite. Get asked for it every week. It's the Vulcan.
don't forget, 8:05 tonight, we have that premiere on Travelling Bear. If you've not already subscribed, hey, please do it right now. And that link one more time, that's in the chat room. At the end of this video, you should automatically get directed straight across to that premiere on Travelling Bear. So hey, please join us on that. I've got a chat room as well. It's only 5 minutes long, but I think you might enjoy what we've got coming up for you.
And we were also mentioning the fact that it took
this weekend, as we told you earlier, I'm going to be down at Shuttleworth doing more Travelling Bear stuff and, of course, filming the air show for Air Show World. If you're going to Shuttleworth this weekend, down at Old Warden, hey, you never know, we might just see you.
Designed by the same team that has designed the Lancaster. We saw the Lancaster earlier. Later this year, there are going to be 2 Lancasters in this country. We very much hope that we're going to have a formation of the Vulcan and 2 Lancasters, and how amazing that will be. Here she comes again. You see plenty of unburned fuel coming out of the back of those engines, and it just stops as I said it.
And tomorrow, our good friends over there at Coningsby Live, they're going to be filming the takeoff of 22, it says here. So Coningsby Live are going to be live down there at Coningsby tomorrow and hopefully getting a mass takeoff of possibly 22 Typhoons. So if you want to join him, hey, I don't know what time is on, but check him out tomorrow. Coningsby Live.
Unfortunately, there is no more space left now. There will be more tours tomorrow if you're coming back, but I'm sad to say you won't be able to go on an underwing tour when she lands because you have to be taken over to the other side. The Commodore is close to
Oh, Train Guy, what a superstar you are. Gifted a membership. Thank you so much to everybody gifting those memberships. Don't forget, 8:05 tonight, the premiere on Travelling Bear. And before we go tonight, we're going to find out who is Member of the Month for May. And we've picked it out of the hat. And this month's Member of the Month, it is UHN 100. Well done, Andy. You are Member of the Month.
If you didn't already know, you might have told that it was now that's 16 now.
So I will see you in around about 5 minutes time. Please pop over. At the end of this show, you should be auto-directed to Travelling Bear. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching the fastest aviation show on YouTube, the 60-minute show with my good self.
New Year, and Stu Bear's Air Show World is proud to be part of the Western Park International Air Show on the 16th, 17th and 18th of June 2023. I'll be keeping you updated with all the latest news, and as we count down to the UK's biggest large-scale model aircraft show, plus full-sized aircraft, live music and massive fire fireworks display, and so much more. Keep tuned to Airshow World and the official website at www.airshowinternational.co.uk for all the latest information and updates.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Well, very quickly, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight for the fastest aviation show on YouTube right here on Airshow World with my good self, Stu Bear. Don't forget, hey, that airshow we just told you about just then, the Western Pog Airshow. I will be your commentator for that weekend, the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And on the Saturday night, they have a massive, massive nighttime show as well, day and night. It couldn't be better. Live coming up is, well, it's a premiere, but I've got the live chat room. That's in just 4 minutes from now. I'll catch you over on Travelling Bear. If you haven't already subscribed, hey, what you waiting for? Please do it right now. Congratulations to Andy UHN 100. He is member of the month for the whole of May. Well done. I'll be in touch very, very soon. To everybody, Corbett, aka Zodzazoo, however you say it, thank you for joining us. Also Gary Inge, and who else? Piator, Huzzar, Matt Cat Lady, Becky Gant, Andrew Herbert, Train Guy 45. You are a superstar, my boy. And he was member of the month for the whole of April and a little bit of May as well. Coningsby Live, good luck for tomorrow. Hope you have a good one. Mark Webber Webster, you never know, you could be winning next month. Hey, don't forget, if you want to help Airshow World, just click on that join. Gillian Peter, great to see you, and hope to see you at Mildenhall very, very soon. I'll be there from the 16th of May. That's just about it. LZ, thank you for joining us as well. Everybody else, if I've missed you out tonight, I do apologise. I will give myself a good old slap on the wrist later. Come across straight after this show on Travelling Bear. We're going to say night-night now. At the end of this, you should be auto-directed to it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you, and a very, very good night. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.